Hi, everyone. All right, so we're going to look at the classroom a little closer. So let's dive right in. Here I am with a list of my classes. I'm on my main dashboard. So I'm going to go into this TAPSIN is Awesome class. I'm going to click on it, open it up. So when you open up a classroom, it's going to open into the dashboard section of your classroom. So this is the main part of your classroom. You'll see that on the classroom, you have a top navigation, and this helps you navigate through your classroom and to see all the different aspects. Dashboard is highlighted right now, so that means obviously I'm in dashboard. So in dashboard, what comes up are student tiles. So you have a tile for each individual student in your classroom. You can also search their files through here. You can look at the groups that you've made for the classroom. You can sort your students alphabetically or by last name. You can select the number of items inside the student tiles that you see. So right now I have it at 25. That's a lot, so I'm just going to shorten it down to 5. You can sort the tiles in whatever way you want, and you can refresh your student tiles here. So you can say I have my 3 student tiles. Andrew and Marcus are in the same color because they're actually, I've grouped them into group 2. So they're in the same group. So right now my student tiles, I can view all my groups. And I have Andrew and Marcus in one group and Hannah in another group. Next, we're going to look at and go to our top navigation again. I'm going to look at the sharing section of a classroom. Sharing section really is looking at a student's Google Drive. So here I can see most, if not all, of their Google Drive. I can see their public files in student drive in their drive. So these are the ones that they maybe have shared publicly to people outside of the school domain. I can see the things that they haven't shared yet. External, so these are files from outside the school domain that students have access to in their drive. So remember, this isn't their personal Google Drive, whether they have one or not. This is access to their EDU Google Drive. And here I can see most recent options. And there's a more drop down. I can even look and see any items in their drive that they've deleted recently. I'm going to really quickly touch on the highlights section of a classroom. There's actually a whole section of the module about highlights. So I'm not going to look too much in there right now, especially because it's after hours, after school hours. And so as it says here, school's finished during the day, and the highlight section isn't available at that time. Workspace section of the classroom is going to have all your workspaces that are connected to that classroom, and any that if you wanted to create one, you can create in here as well. And then the class info part is what you're familiar with already. You've already seen when you were creating or syncing a classroom. And that's just allowing you to add a teacher. As you can see, the classroom I'm in right now is one I created within Hapara. So I have the option here to add a teacher and add new learners. If this classroom was one that I synced with Google Classroom, just to reiterate, I would not have that option here, and I would not have the option to add new learners. I would need to go directly into Google Classroom to do that. Okay, see you in the next video.